Mountain View High School Buffaloes basketball is online at mylocalradio.com. Good evening. Here we are in the Lincoln Middle School gym, and mylocalradio.com is presenting this video stream of Buffaloes basketball being brought to you by Rocky Mountain Yeti Group of Evanston, featuring quality Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram vehicles. By Wyoming Dental Specialties with orthodontists, endodontists, and oral surgeons. By Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet of Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer. West Star Printing of Evanston for all of your printing needs, including custom graduation announcements. By Rocky Mountain Signs of Evanston for all of your signage needs in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho. And by Chad's Automotive of Evanston. No job too big or too small. They're always fair. They're always honest at Chad's Automotive. And now, Buffalo Roundball fans, pop some popcorn. Make some hot chocolate, pull up your favorite chair, because Mountain View Lady Buffaloes are online at mylocalradio.com. Thanks for joining us tonight here from the Lincoln Middle School in Green River. It is part of the Flaming Gorge Classic going on as your Mountain View Buffaloes are going up against the Lady Phillies from Jackson. My graphic is wrong. I have it listed as the Mountain View versus Jackson graphic. I have a Lyman Eagles graphic up there. Sorry, Mountain View fans. I'll do this for you. On the left side of your screen, it's supposed to say Mountain View Buffaloes. My bad. I apologize. Well, let's just get off that screen entirely as we look at the teams warming up. There's about 2.5 minutes left until they have scheduled the opening tip-off. The game is supposed to get underway at 6 o'clock tonight. It will be the final game of the day in the Flaming Gorge Classic. Actually, there are 3 games that will be going on. In the Green River High School, it will be Green River taking on Rich High Rebels. The Lady Rebels and the Lady Wolves will be in the Green River High School. This game going on at the Lincoln Middle School will be Mountain View against Jackson, and in the Rock Springs High School, Rich County will go up against Rock Springs Tigers. The Rebels against the Tigers in Rock Springs tonight. You want to watch that game, we have the video stream going. Ryan Steinekert, the voice of the Rich County Rebels, will be bringing you the play-by-play on that game right here on mylocalradio.com. And, of course, if you're down in the Evanston area, you can hear that game on 98.3 FM. That's KADQ out of Evanston for the Rich Rebel Rock Springs game. But we're online only. Mountain View against Jackson. Coming your way next here on mylocalradio.com. Referees all coming over to the scorer's table and greeting the other officials that are sitting behind the desk, talking to the coaches, and getting ready to get underway tonight here in Lincoln. Lincoln Middle School in Green River, Wyoming, the Flaming Gorge Classic. I'd like to thank Jane and Maine. They have the perfect place for fabulous finds. The owner, Heidi Gregory, I don't know where she finds some of the stuff you'll find in there, but it is cool. Worth stopping in. Flowers, gifts, home decor, perfect Christmas gifts. With just 10 days away from Christmas, you need some last-minute shopping. Try Jane and Maine at 106 South Main Street in Lyman. Chances are she can help you. Heidi Gregory. Now we'll see if they're going to introduce our starting lineups. I have not seen this Jackson team play yet this year, but in the warm-ups, they were knocking down some baskets. The warm-ups are different, though. They didn't have a hand in their face. No defensive pressure. I think they are going to announce. Let's turn this up.
Jackson Lady Bronx against the Mountain View Lady Buffs.
So the Bronx will have the home side of the scoreboard. The guests will be Mountain View in this matchup.
Number 1, Haley Stevens.
Number 1, Haley Stevens.
Allie Bugus.
Allie Bugus.
Number 10, Bailey Timms.
Bailey Timms, number 10.
Haley Herford.
Haley Herford.
And number 12, Lindy Herford.
And Lindy Herford starting for Starting for Mountain View, Jessica Moretti, the coach. Now let's hear who's going to start for the Jackson Phillies, the Bronx.
Number 10, Rachel Fairbanks.
Rachel Fairbanks.
Number 14, Isabel Upton.
Isabel Upton.
Number 22, Grace Turner.
Grace
Number
Turner.
23, Aspen Johnson.
Aspen
and
Johnson.
Number 34, Cameron Lund.
And Cameron Lund, the 5 starters for the Lady Bronx. So Sean Shockley is the coach for the Bronx. As the refs put their stripes on and head to center court to jump this ball up and get this match started. Into the jump circle, the ball goes up, controlled by the Buffaloes. Tacking to the left basket. Driving into the middle, one too many passes, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Lindy Herford trying to get it to Haley. She missed the pass, went out of bounds. Jackson attacking to the right. Drive into the paint, off of the end line, no good. Rebound comes down by Haley Stevens. Allie Bugas gets it over to Lindy Herford. She gets it taken away. And end to end goes number 10. That's Rachel Fairbanks for the Bronx. No good. Rebound brought down by the Buffaloes. And there's going to be a blocking foul. We'll see if it's on number 22, Grace Turner. Be foul number 1 on, I think it is. They never put it up on the scoreboard. There it goes. 22, first foul against Grace Turner for the Bronx. Allie Bugas misses the first one. Here goes up the second shot. And that one drops through. First point of the game goes to Bugas and the Buffaloes. Bounce pass into the middle, taken away by the Buffaloes, bringing it up on the fast court. And too many Jackson Bronx down there, so they kick it back out. Three-point attempt is up and down. Haley Stevens with the three-pointer. And the 4th point for the Buffaloes. Calling that one out of bounds. They'll give it back to the Bronx. Haley Stevens tried to steal it. Ended up out of bounds before she could get it under control. Full court pressure being put on by the Buffaloes. And the Broncos handle it up until they missed the dribble. Kicked it away. Turnover goes back to the Buffaloes. Allie Bugas from about 5 feet out, a little jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Bailey Timms. And this is a three-point attempt, no good. And the rebound goes to Turner for the Buffaloes. She gets it off to Haley Hardman. Setting up their, this is a 2-point attempt, and it goes down. Number 34, that's Lund.
That's Cameron Lund.
2 points, making it 4-2 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard in favor of the Buffaloes. 5:57 left in first quarter action. Trying to get it down under the paint. That was Haley running it down, goes out to Bugas. She takes it into the paint, tries for the layup, no good, and it's Turner coming down with the rebound. She hands it off to Fairbanks, who drives into the lane, and she's going to draw a foul.
Foul's on number 3, Allie Bugas.
Bugas with her first foul of the game. This will be out of bounds under their own basket for the Bronx. Off of the baseline, up, down, no good. It is a jump ball. Haley Hardiman came down with a rebound. She was wrapped up by one of the Buffaloes. I couldn't see who it was. This goes right in under the basket, but the layup is missed. Again, the Bronx with the rebound. You're going to send it out and to the far side of the court. 34, Lund couldn't handle it. They take it down low. This is Lund, two-pointer.
That's Cameron Lund.
Cameron Lund has the only 4 points of the game for the Bronx. 4-4 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Early in first quarter action. And the two-pointer, no good. Rebound goes to the Buffaloes. The putback, no good. And it is Turner with another rebound. That's I have her for 3 rebounds already here in this first period for the Bronx. This is Turner under the basket, the layup, and one as they're calling a foul.
Assist Hartman.
Calling a foul on Lindy Herford. This will put
Grace Turner to shoot 1.
Turner has the 2 points. She will go to the line for trying to make this a 3-point play. Ball is up. No good. Rebound to the Buffaloes. Controlled by Harmon. Charity Harmon into the lineup for the Buffaloes. She gets it down low, but Timms can't handle it. Turner takes it away. It's blocked by Lindy Herford, blocked out of bounds. This will be Jackson ball. Picks up the dribble. Has to pass it off. Trying to break full course press. Coming close to that 10-second mark. But they get it down, now low. Now here's a three-pointer. Took it inside, kicked it outside. The three-point attempt, no good. And it's Bugus with the rebound. She's going to try and take it end-to-end on the court, but she slows it down. Number 12, Lindy, trying to take it into the paint. She is fouled.
Fouls on number 34, Cameron Lund.
Number 34.
Bella William.
Her first
and
foul.
Lady Bronx.
Buffalo's inbounding underneath their own basket. Into Herford, out to Bugus. No, excuse me. That is Charity Harmon. Now Bugus has the ball at the top of the key. Haley Stevens back to Bugus. Back to Harmon. Around the horn. Timms inside, going outside, back to the inside. This is Lindy, and she's going to get fouled.
Fouls on number 32. Bella
White,
Williams.
number 32. That's Williams, Bella Williams, with her first foul. Third foul for Jackson, 2 team fouls on the Buffaloes. Shot no good, rebound goes back to the Buffaloes. Stevens gets it inside to Timms, and Timms puts it down. Bailey Timms with 2 points on that layup.
Bailey Timms powered it up for 2.
Across the timeline, try to set up a weave down under the basket. Now they just wrap it around the horn. Fairbanks gets it down low to Turner, who kicks it back out. Number 25, that's Hardiman.
That's Haley Hardiman.
Haley Hardiman with 2 points. She was just inside the arc. 2:31 left in first quarter action. They're saying that ball, if it would have made it, would not have counted. As Lindy Herford takes it into the paint, she runs directly into Williams. This will be Bella's second foul.
Reagan Ross.
The 4th team foul for Jackson.
Into the game for the Lady Bronx.
It will be Buffalo's ball out of bounds under their own basket. Goes out to the top of the key to Bugus. To Harmon. 3 points. And it rains in for Charity Harmon.
From behind the arc.
3 points makes it 9-8. The steal, put back.
Haley Stevens with the steal.
Haley Stevens with 5 points in the quarter, and that's going to make it 11-8 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. 2 minutes left in the first period. Another foul. This is going to be called on Haley Stevens. And we'll give Jackson out of bounds. Upton comes back in for the Bronx. Number 32, that's Williams, sits down. Ross takes it across the timeline. Out to the top of the key, a three-point attempt. She was wide open, couldn't knock it down. Rebound goes to Harmon. She brings it all the way down the court, gets it right underneath the basket to Bugis. She can't make it. Timms gets the rebound, puts it back, and is fouled. Bailey Timms right under the basket.
Bailey Timms to shoot 2.
On the putback, that'll send her to the line for 2. Mountain View up by 3. It's 11-8 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard with 1:37 left in the first period. Timms' first shot. Sinks it. Good job. 3 points for Timms in the first period. 12 points for the Buffaloes. And the second one is good too. 4 points for Timms. 13-8 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. This has been a back and forth game. Lots of turnovers. They're going to call Harmon with a push.
Fouls on number 4,
Charity Harmon with her first foul.
Reagan Ross to shoot 2.
That will put Ross at the line. It will be a 2-point shot. Timeout on the scoreboard. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Want to thank Covelo Auto Farm Service on Reese Road in Mountain View. They help us bring you these broadcasts here on MyLocalRadio.com. They offer complete auto repair and service on all vehicles, whether they're farm, ranch, or just street vehicles. See Covelo Auto Service, 80 Reese Road in Mountain View. And Stotz Equipment out of Preston, Idaho. They are offering a pre-order availability on this fantastic filter sale. The filter sale will be in February and March, but if you pre-order today, you can get those sale prices, 12% off on all your filters from Stotz Equipment in Preston, Idaho. Call 208-852-3660. Another fine sponsor here at My Local Radio. So this sends Ross to the charity stripe. And the first one drops. 13-9 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Buffalo's in the lead. Ross's second drops for another point. So it's a 3-point lead for the Buffaloes. As Ali Bukas brings it across the timeline, she hands it off to Stevens. This is Hereford. Back out to Ali. Driving into the paint. Ball goes up and the rebound comes down to Johnson. Aspen Johnson bringing down the rebound. Now that's Turner. I thought it said 23 on her jersey. It's 22. Ball goes out of bounds. Turnover will happen. And that will give the Buffaloes the ball, Mountain View the ball. Less than a minute to go. 13-10, the Buffaloes in front on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Under a minute. Buffaloes attacking. This is Stevens at the top of the key. She gets it off to Harmon. 3-point attempt off the rim. And it's going to go out of bounds. That'll turn it over to the Bronx with 42 seconds left in the period. Number 14, Upton, with the ball. Trying to get it. She passes it across the timeline. They get it down into the paint. The ball is up. Some fancy ball handling, and Lund drops the layup in for 2. 1-point ball game with 22 seconds left. And the Buffaloes turn it over. Bronx are going to have it inbound underneath the Buffaloes basket. 22, almost 23 seconds left here in this first quarter. This is Upton. She gets it across the timeline. Some full court pressure going on by the Buffaloes. Trying to set something up. Clock is getting down there. Shot is up with 1 second left to go. It does not go in. Ross took that final shot, and it did not drop for the Bronx. On the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, it is the Mountain View Buffaloes 13, the Jackson Bronx 12. You're listening to Mountain View Buffalo basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
If you've struggled to get a vehicle because of some bumps in your credit, then come to the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group. We have over 20 different lenders ready to help you reestablish your credit with a quality new or pre-owned vehicle. Good credit, bad credit, bankruptcy? Let the new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group try to help you. Call our credit hotline today and ask for Jeff or Dave to get pre-approved for your next vehicle. Call 307-789-3151 today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Coach Moretti giving some words of advice to the Lady Buffaloes on the sideline as we're waiting to get the second quarter underway. 1 point lead for the Buffaloes here tonight from Lincoln Middle School Gym in Green River, Wyoming. Part of the Flaming Gorge Classic. Another full day of basketball today here in Sweetwater, or tomorrow here in Sweetwater County. We'll have 5 of those games for you here on MyLocalRadio.com at various times. Buffaloes inbound to start second period. Cross court to Lindy, down to Timms in the paint. She has to kick it back out. This is Stevens for 3. No good. Long rebound. And the fast break going down for the Bronx. And there's going to be a foul. It's going to be a 2-shot foul. They're calling it on Haley Stevens.
Haley Hartman at the line to shoot 2.
So that will send Hardman to the line. This could tie it up. And it does. 13 apiece.
Charity Hartman in for the Lady Buffs.
Second one is good. Hardeman hits 2 early in the second period. Gives the Broncos a 1 point lead. Now it's the Buffaloes on the attack. Cross court, that goes to Harmon. She drives the baseline, and they're going to call I think it's a pushing foul on Jackson. Number 14, this will go against Upton. Her first foul. It's the 6th team foul against the Bronx. That was Hereford down low, didn't make it. Rebound goes to the Bronx. And Upton brings it up into the front court. Gives it off to Hardeman. At the top of the key, it goes to Turner. Back to Upton. She drives in, trying to get to something to open up. Has to kick it back out. Cross court, go to Hardeman. She attempts it. It's a 2-pointer, and it's good. Haley Hardeman, 2 points. The only 4 points of the second quarter so far go in her column. Haley Hardeman. That was a 3-pointer.
Dropping a 3.
Harmon knocks in 3 for the Buffaloes. A tie ball game, 16-16 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. A give and go. She gets it in. Hardeman drops in. Another 2 points. Buffalo's attacking. This is a 3-point attempt, and it is good. Dropped in. That was Charity Harmon once again, a second 3-pointer. Back-to-back possessions and back-to-back three-pointers for Harmon, giving a 19-18 lead to the Buffaloes.
Rachel Fairbanks in for Lady Bronx.
Buffaloes knock it out of bounds. Couple of substitutions come in, and the Bronx will have it out of bounds under their own basket. Trying to break open in there in the paint. They can't, so they kick it out high. That is no good. Timms comes down with the rebound for the Buffaloes. Gets it off to Bugus. She brings it across the timeline. Goes to Harmon. She cuts through the paint, kicks it back outside. This is Harmon. Another three-pointer. 3 possessions. Three-pointers. All from Charity Harmon here in this second quarter. 5:42 left in the second quarter. It is Mountain View 22, Jackson 18. You're listening to Mountain View Lady Basketball on mylocalradio.com.
For generations, gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns. With a wide selection of hunting gear, ammo, optics, and apparel, we have what you need. Ask about our 90-day layaway program. And remember, success on the range and in the field starts at the Gun Room. Call today, 307-789-2677.
Jackson gets the ball into play. They take it across the timeline, get it low to Turner. She kicks it back out to Hardiman. The misses, and a long rebound goes to Bugus, who takes it coast to coast. Tries to get it back underneath to Timms. Tried to get it into Timms. It was blocked by one of the Broncos, and she was called to her foot out of bounds, so the ball goes back to the Buffaloes. The three-point attempt from Hardiman, this one missed. Timms comes down with the rebound, is tied up by Ross. They're going to go to the ground, and the possession arrow gives the Bronx the ball. Down by 4, 18-22. The Buffaloes are up by 4. Broncos with the ball. Hardiman driving in, kicks it back out to Lund, who misses the shot. Then across court, we get an attempt from Fairbanks. She is knocked to the ground.
Number 3, Allie Bugus.
They're going to give the foul to Bugus. This will be her second foul of the match. Fairbanks will be shooting 2. She was in the act of shooting. Rings around the rim and drops in for a point. 22-19. Lady Bronx down by 3 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Substitution comes in for the Bronx. They give Fairbanks back the ball. She is at the charity stripe and misses this one. Timms comes down with the rebound. The outlet pass goes to Lindy Herford. She takes it coast to coast, tries for the shot, and is called number 4. Ross called with the foul for the Bronx.
Lindy Herford to shoot 2.
Called with a block. That'll put Herford at the line in the process of shooting when she was fouled. First one is good. Second one is good. True from the charity stripe for Lindy Herford. Broncos across the timeline. This is Fairbanks down low, cross to the other corner, and it goes off of the Bronx foot, out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover. Going to give it back to the Lady Bronx. Substitution, now the inbounds play. 24-19, 5-point lead for the Buffaloes with 4:33 left in second quarter action. Buffaloes Wrapping it around the horn a couple of times, trying to look for an opening. This is Stevens to Bugis. Down low to Hereford. In the paint, it goes off of her foot. It's taken away by Fairbanks. And then the pass stolen by Harmon. The layup, no good. And they're going to say that it went off of Fairbanks out of bound. This will give the Buffaloes their ball underneath their own basket. Inbound play. 4:05 left in the second quarter. Into Timms. Out to Bugis on a wing. All the way across court to the corner to Stevens for a three. Off the rim, and a rebound goes down to the Bronx. There's going to be a foul called. I think it's going to be on Bugis. Yes, this will be her third foul. Third foul on Bugis. With almost 4 minutes left in the first period, or this first half. It is the 7th foul. It's going to put them into the bonus. I think this is number 15, Tucker. She'll get the one and. See where the first one goes. And it goes off the rim and down to Hereford. She takes it end to end down the court, driving into the paint. And they're going to say it's a 1-and-1. They're going to call 34. That's Lund with the block. That's going to send Lindy to the foul line.
Grace Turner back in for the Lady Bronx.
William comes out. Grace Turner goes in for the Bronx right before the first foul shot. And no good on the foul. Rebound goes to the Bronx. Trying to make some full court pressure. They do. They take it right down into the paint. They miss the layup. And there's a foul called on the rebound. We'll see where it goes. 22 White. That would be Grace Turner. That'll give her her second foul. And because it is in the bonus, that's going to put Timms at the line, shooting 1-and-1.
Bailey Timms to shoot a 1-and-1.
3:35 left on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. The Buffaloes are up 5, 24-19. And the shot no good. Rebound is going to go down, and they're going to call this on Timms.
10, Bailey Timms.
She reached over the back of the Buffalo that was trying to get the rebound and got caught for over the back. So that sends Upton to the line with 3:34 left in the half. And the first one is good. That's Upton's first point of the game. She'll go for her second one. And the second one is good. Upton drops 2 of them, brings the score to within 3, 24-21. This is a 3-pointer from number 4, Harmon, and she reins in another one. 12 points, all from the 3-point stripe, and all in this second quarter for Charity Harmon for the Buffaloes. Now she steals the ball, driving all the way to the paint. She gets in and is fouled on her way to the basket, and that foul is going to go against Rachel Fairbanks. She was the only one around. That will be Rachel's first. That will send Harmon to the charity stripe. She'll have 2 chances. 27-21 now. 27-21. She misses the first one. What a second quarter she's had. She's 4 out of 5 from beyond the 3-point arc just in the second period alone for Harmon. Now she's at the charity stripe. She's too close to the basket. They should let her move back a little ways. She'd make it. Now she knocks that one in. Another point for Harmon. I was just teasing about that. She's so good from outside the arc if they move her back off the foul line, 28-21 with 3 minutes left in first half action. Hard pressure going against the Broncos. 34 over there, that's Lund. She threw the ball into a place where nobody was. They almost turned it over, but now she gets it, and a 2-point shot. Lund puts it up, it drops in. Cameron Lund, 2 points for the Bronx. Cross court comes down to Georges, who is into the game. Kelsey is over on that far wing. Out top to Harmon. Haley Hereford on the close wing, and they threw it away. Haley trying to get across court to Kelsey. Kelsey couldn't handle the pass. It went out of bounds. Turnover. Going to take it back to the Bronx side of the court. Looking to get it into that 3-2 zone, and they do. They got it into Turner. Turner with a little 5-footer, and it goes in. And a steal, and another big basket. This one's for Haley Hardeman. She stole the ball on the inbounds pass, put it up, and got fouled. This could tie this game up. How fast a 5- and 6-point lead diminishes in this game. You just witnessed it. And the 3-point play works for Hardeman. Haley Hardeman, 3 points. Steals the inbounds pass and turns it into gold for the Bronx. Harmon out top, down into Hereford. This is Lindy Hereford. Timms with the rebound, puts it back. Not only gets the basket, but gets the foul, as it looks like Turner hit her in the back of the head. They're going to call Turner for her 3rd foul and put Timms on the line, see if she can turn that into a 3-point play.
Back in for the Lady Bronx.
They're going to take Turner out, put Fairbanks in. Then they're going to give the ball to Timms, give her first attempt, actually her only attempt, trying for that 3-point play. And no good, comes down to the Bronx. Full court pressure being put on by the Buffaloes. Having some trouble with the passing. Now it's stolen away. Going out of bounds. Refs are deciding which way it should go. One saw it one way, one saw it. Okay, now they're conferring. White ball, they said. It's going to go to the Bronx. 30-28, the Buffaloes on top here in Lincoln Middle School. Flaming Gorge Classic tonight here on mylocalradio.com. And 5 seconds on the inbounds. She didn't get it in quick enough. The turnover. That's going to give the inbounds pass over to the Buffaloes, who bring Haley Stevens into the lineup. So that's Haley Hereford passing to Haley Stevens. Also in there we have Harmon, we have Timms, and we have Hereford. Backdoor, that gets down to Lindy Hereford. She puts it up, it drops. She'll go to the charity stripe.
That's Lindy Hereford. That was on Rachel Fairbanks. Hereford to shoot 1.
Rachel Fairbanks, number 10, 2nd foul. Oh, they have her for 3.
Reagan Ross.
I missed one.
Jackson.
But Hereford with a point. So not only does Lindy hit the basket, she drops in the foul shot, turns it into 3. So we have Lindy and Haley Hereford. We have Georges. We have Harmon. And we have, who's the next one? Who am I missing? 12? 10, oh, Timms. Also in to the lineup with a minute left here in the first half. Buffaloes up 33-28 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard as the Bronx are attempting to attack the basket. Tried to get it in, tipped away by Timms, picked up by, I think that was Turner.
Bella Williams.
Nope, Williams. Turned around, dropped it in for 2 points. Pass is going inside, outside. This is Harmon, another three. This one off the mark. Rebound comes down to Hereford, and Hereford puts it back in. That's Lindy Hereford. Gets the putback and the 2 points. 5-point lead for the Buffaloes. And the block by Timms, picked up by Hereford. She's driving. Fast break into the paint, into three of the Bronx. No foul called, and Lindy drops down another layup. Another 2 points for the Buffaloes as the clock winds down on the half. So at the half, here in Lincoln Middle School in Green River, Wyoming, the Flaming Gorge Classic. On the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, we have the Mountain View Buffaloes 37, the Jackson Lady Bronx 30. It's halftime. We're going to take a break. You're listening to Mountain View Buffalo basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
They really appreciate every customer at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. They understand that you have lots of options when it comes to purchasing outdoor recreation vehicles. That's why they work hard to earn your business by making sure they understand exactly what you want. They're friends with their customers. When you're happy, they're happy. If you haven't been to their store, they invite you to come visit. And if you've already one of their friends, stop in again soon and check out all of this season's gear. Cache Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on US 91.
City Drug carries a wide selection of durable medical equipment and other products that help make your life more comfortable. Some examples include wheelchairs, walkers, knee scooters, a variety of braces, crutches, safety handles for the bathroom or shower. Other products include compression stockings to help minimize leg and ankle pain caused by swelling, and Dr. Comfort footwear. When you're looking for items that can make your life a little better, visit the friendly staff at City Drug at the corner of 10th and Main Street in Evanston.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
It's the Chevy Employee Discount Sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston. You pay what employees pay. What does that mean? Total savings of up to $11,000 on the remaining 2017s and select 2018s. And with a trade-in assist of up to $3,000, the time to buy is now. Auto Farm is stuffed with vehicles. It's the Chevy Employee Discount Sale going on now at Auto Farm. You pay what employees pay.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
When scheduling meetings and conferences in Casper, Wyoming, the best place is the Hilton Garden Inn. With beautifully decorated professional meeting rooms, full meal catering services, and a full service bar, the professional event staff at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper will make sure every detail is handled. You'll reduce the stress of organizing your next meeting or conference when you work with the professionals at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call today, 307-266-1300.
We are at halftime. It is the Lady Buffaloes from Mountain View 37, the Lady Bronx from Jackson 30. A 7-point lead at halftime for the Mountain View Lady Buffaloes. And a closer game than that. This has really been back and forth and back and forth. A lot of exciting action and good plays on both sides of the court. It has been just a fun basketball game to watch. And speaking of fun basketball games, earlier today we called a game with the Lyman Lady Eagles against Cheyenne Central, and it was a 3-point play at the buzzer by Bradshaw, McKinley Bradshaw, takes it down the court, gets a rebound, takes it down the court, stops at the three-point line, and at the buzzer drains a three to give Lyman Eagles a 1-point victory over Cheyenne Central and keep their record at 5-0 for the Lady Eagles. So you want to see that shot, it's posted up. You can check it out on the Lyman site of mylocalradio.com. Look for the Lyman Lady Eagles against Cheyenne Central and watch for that final shot as it goes down. Some fun viewing at mylocalradio.com. We would like to thank Reese Auto Service of Lyman for helping us with these broadcasts. We went in and talked to Doug, and he says, you bet I want to be a part of this. We're bringing Bridger Valley sports to the internet, and people can watch for free. Reese Auto Service wants to be a part of it. He said, just tell everybody that we work on everything. If it's got an engine, we can do it. Generators, mowers, farm equipment, snow blowers, vehicles, semis. Reese Auto Service, they now offer tires too. Tires for everything. 747-6450. You'll find them at 541 Highway 413 in Lyman. Reese Auto Service. And Randy Christofferson was the same way. In fact, I think he was the first person that we asked that signed up to be a sponsor of sports here on mylocalradio.com. Achieve Sports Medicine. No excuses, just results. Call 747-4627. It's Randy Christofferson at Achieve Sports Medicine. We are at halftime. Let's take a look at how the scoring broke down. If I can figure that real quick fast. I have 13 points for the Buffaloes in the first period. I have 24 in the second period, and that adds up to 37. So I got the scoring right. Let's see, individually, Haley Stevens had 5 points in the first quarter. Allie Bugus, she had 1 point in the first quarter. She now has 3 fouls on her coming out of this halftime, so she needs to watch her foul trouble. Charity Harmon, man, she got on fire from outside the three-point arc in the second period. She knocked down 4 of 5 three-pointers. She had a couple of charity stripes. She had 13 points in the second period alone. Add 3 points from the first period, and that's 16 on the scoreboard for Charity Harmon. 6 points up for Bailey Timms, most of those from the free throw line. And Lindy Herford, knocking down some layups, has 9 points, all in the second period, what I have for her. Looking down at what happened on the other side of the court, Rachel Ross had 2 points in the first quarter. Fairbanks, 1 point in the second quarter. Upton, 2 points in the second quarter. Tucker knocked down 1 in the first quarter. 5 points for Turner in the half. Hardeman was the lady with the hot hand for the Bronx. She had a total of 11 in the first half, 9 of those in the second quarter. Williams put in 2 in the second quarter, and a total of 8 for Cameron Lund. 6 in the first, 2 in the second quarter. That is 8, yes it is. $18 points. Is that right? 18 and 13. Add up to 31. Okay, I'm off by 1. One of these days I'm going to get it right. 30 points is what it should add up to, because the score is 37-30 in favor of the Lady Buffaloes here at halftime. We're going to take another quick break, about a minute left here in halftime, and we'll be back. You're listening to Lady Buffaloes basketball on mylocalradio.com.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
With over 25 years of experience, it's not uncommon for Chad to be able to diagnose your vehicle's problems right away, sometimes by just listening to your engine run. If there were such a thing, Chad might even be considered the engine whisperer. Actually, the mechanics at Chad's Automotive in Evanston are just dang good mechanics. You're always treated fairly and honestly, handling everything from vehicle maintenance to major repair. Chad's Automotive in Evanston, 789-8263. Call today, 789-8263.
Lady Buffaloes getting some last-minute tips from their coach, Coach Moretti, coaching the Lady Buffaloes from Mountain View. Last few seconds of this halftime. Like to thank Bradshaw's Home and Glass in Lyman, Wyoming. You need a new door for your home? Think of Bradshaw's Home and Glass. Call 787-3450 or go to 321 Bradshaw Street. They can help you. Bradshaw's Home and Glass. Calming the music down. The buzzer's gone off. You probably didn't hear it with that loud music in the background, but we're ready to get the second half underway here at the Lincoln Middle School Flaming Gorge Classic. It's the Mountain View Buffaloes against the Jackson Bronx. Mountain View leading by 7, 37-30 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Second half is underway. 3-point. That goes down for Haley Stevens. 3-point play starting off the third quarter, giving the Buffaloes a 10-point lead. Fairbanks trying to pass it down into the paint, and it's taken away. They're going to get Bugus to bring it across the timeline. She hands it to Hereford. Tries to get the pass to Timms. Timms misses it. It is saved by Haley Hereford. This is Lindsay Hereford with the attempt. Timms the putback. Tim gets her own rebound. Another putback. And this time it's taken down by Turner for the Bronx. She hands it off to her teammate who gets it across the timeline. Into Turner. Down low, trying to turn around and get a shot. Can't do it. They have to kick it back out. Fairbanks with the attempt. No good. And on the rebound, they're going to call a jump ball. Get it all wrapped up. They're going to give this to Buffalo, or excuse me, to the Bronx. And Turner knocks down a two-point shot from about 7 feet out. Hits nothing but net. Brings it to an 8-point Buffaloes lead. Timms from down low. And they're going to say it's last touched by the Bronx. Buffaloes inbounding from under their own basket. Send it all the way outside. Bugus driving in. Sees nothing. Sends it back out to Lindy. Trying to set something up now. Third quarter action. Down the lane, this is Lindy Hereford. She is up, and I think she's going to get a foul. Lindy puts down 2. Going to give that foul to Upton. Upton's second foul in the contest. Lindy tries to make it 3, and does. It rolls in. Gives the Buffaloes an 11-point lead here in the third quarter. 43-32 on MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Buffaloes in a 3-2 zone, and the zone causes the travel and the turnover. Trying to get into the middle, that was Hardeman. She ended up hitting that wall of the zone. Tried to go around it, ended up with the travel call. Turns it back over to the Buffaloes. Here's a 3-point attempt, and that one's knocked down by Haley Stevens. Haley Stevens with 2 3-pointers here in the early part of the third quarter. Third quarter action, 5:45 left in the third quarter. MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard has the Buffaloes 46, the Bronx 32. We're in a timeout. We'll be back with more. You're listening to Mountain View Buffalo basketball on mylocalradio.com.
When traveling with your family, remember that everyone is happier with a good night's rest and a full belly. To make your family trip the best ever, plan to stay at the gorgeous Hilton Garden Inn Casper with spacious guest rooms, a beautiful indoor pool and hot tub, and delicious family restaurant. You'll find everything you need to have a happy family, which means a happy trip. The Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call for reservations today, 307-266-1300.
What a start to the third period here in Green River, Flaming Gorge Classic. Haley Stevens comes out, and within the first few seconds of the second quarter, she hits a three. She dropped in another three, and Haley Herford, with the help of the charity stripe, had a three-point play. 9 points in this third period alone for the Buffaloes. In the meantime, Turner only had 2 for the Bronx. Now the Bronx attacking. This one no good. Bugus down with the rebound, bringing it across the timeline, setting up some offense. Herford to Herford, down underneath to Tim. She turns, tries to get it up. Doesn't even hit the rim, but she goes for her own rebound, and they're going to call a jump ball. Jump ball, the arrow is pointing to the Buffaloes, so they will inbound under their own basket. Take it out to the top, reset their offense. This is Lindy working back into the paint. She tries to get it underneath to somebody, and it is thrown away, but Lindy gets it back. Yeah, she strips the ball, gets it back. It's stripped away from her. It goes out of bounds. This will be, again, Mountain View ball underneath their own basket. 4:51 left in the third quarter. Tims gets it out high on the inbounds play. This is Haley Herford with the ball on the wing. She drives into the paint, looking for the shot, gets it out to Tims, who kicks it back to Stevens for three. The third three-pointer for Haley Stevens here in the third quarter. In the second quarter, it was Charity Harmon that had the hot hand for the Buffaloes. Here in the third, Haley Stevens seemed to be the one carrying that hot hand. Down into Turner, she turns and drops in to Grace Turner. She now has 4 points in this third quarter, the only 4 points that the Broncos have put up here in the third period. Out to Herford, drives into the paint, puts it up, no good. Grace comes down with the rebound, and it looks like, I'm thinking Haley Herford is going to get the foul called on her. That is the first team foul for the Buffaloes of this half. Looks like 2 or 3 substitutions off of each bench. Kind of a mass substitution, and the Bronx will bring it into play. Hardeman across the timeline. She weaves through. She's down in the corner now. Bad pass taken away by Georges. Pass goes up ahead to Stevens, who misses the, and on the rebound, they're going to call a jump ball. The arrow should be favoring the Bronx. It does. The Bronx will take it out of bounds under the Buffaloes basket. Bring it down to their side of the court. Haley Hardeman to Lund. Lund gets it back out to Turner, who almost walks with it. Very close to turning it over. Out to Hardeman, who drives into the center. They're going to call a blocking foul. No. Charging foul on Haley Hardeman. That is her first foul of the whole entire game. Charges in, causes the turnover. Harmon trying to drive it down low. She looks around for a place to pass it. Can't see anybody, so she says, okay, I'll shoot it. 2 points. Charity Harmon. Her first 2 of the third quarter. Again, here's Haley Hardiman handling the ball. She gets it into the corner. That is a 3-point attempt off the rim. Lindy has the rebound for the Buffaloes. She takes it end to end, misses the layup. The putback, I think, by Bailey. No, the putback was by Kelsey Georges, and there was a foul. They're going to send Georges to the line. It's going to be 2. Foul is charged to Williams. Should be her 3rd foul. It is. Again, 2 players in off the bench for each team. First Bank of Mountain View helping us bring you this broadcast this evening. Check them out at firstbank-online.com. First Bank of Mountain View. Georges' second is good. (52-34) in favor of the Buffaloes. 2:30 left in this third period. And it's the Bronx attacking the basket. Down low to Turner. She turns. Kicks back outside, back to the top. Again, Turner, this from the foul line, and it's missed. Rebound goes to the Bronx. The putback is good. Give Upton 2 points. Isabel Upton with 2 points. Good rebounding action. Nice passing for the Bronx on that possession. Goes down low to Tim. She gets it to... Who was that? That's Hewitt. Hewitt is into the game for Mountain View. She draws the foul in the attempt of a shot. This is going to be 2 points. And it's Ross. Reagan Ross with the foul. And Hewitt knocks down the first of 2 foul shots. Second attempt is good. Bailey Hewitt, 2 points. 54-36, Mountain View on top. And is the Bronx attacking. Upton inside to Turner, kicks it back out. This is Fairbanks, no good. Rebound goes the other way. Harmon brings it across the timeline. She picks up her feet and tries to find a place to pass. He ends up with the travel. This will turn the ball over to the Bronx. Minute 32 left in this, the third period. We have the Buffaloes 54, the Bronx 36 on mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Nice little pass inside and up and good for Ross. Reagan Ross, nice little spin move. Lays it right in. 2 points go on the board for the Bronx. Here's Harmon working the offense. She gets it over to Georges, and it's stolen away. It is going to be a foul. Is it going against? I think it's going against. Yes, it is. It's going against the Buffaloes. Haley Herford called for a block. It's the second foul, only the second foul of this second half for the Lady Buffaloes. Bronx working the ball on the offensive side. Trying to drive in, nothing there. Kicks it back out, 3-point attempt, no good. Fighting for the rebound, the putback, number 32, that is Bella Williams with the 2 points. And the foul called on the putback, another on Haley Herford. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't wait for the numbers to change. Kelsey Georges with her first foul, and Williams will try and make this a 3-point. No shot. Doesn't drop, so rebound goes to Mountain View. They're on the offense. Far side of the paint, and it's up and in. A beautiful pass and a nice shot by Haley Herford. Nice pass, nice shot on that last possession for Mountain View. 16-point lead. 13 seconds left. They're going to call a turnover over and back against the Bronx. 16-point lead with 11 seconds left here in the third period. Mountain View on top. Mountain View shooting. It's a three-pointer. It's off. Does not fall. All the way into the backcourt where the Bronx try to pick it up, and the timer goes off to end third quarter action here at the Lincoln Middle School. At the end of three, it is Mountain View 56, Jackson 40. You're listening to Mountain View basketball here on mylocalradio.com.
For generations, gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns. With a wide selection of hunting gear, ammo, optics, and apparel, we have what you need. Ask about our 90-day layaway program. And remember, success on the range and in the field starts at the Gun Room. Call today, 307-789-2677.
In between the third and fourth quarter, it is all Mountain View. They came out with a hot hand. It went from Charity Harmon over to Haley Stevens in that third quarter. She hit three-pointers, including one in just the first couple of seconds of that period. Several other scorers. Kelsey Georges had one. Charity Harmon had two. Haley Herford with two. Lindy Herford with three. And Bailey Hewitt with two to break open a 16-point lead in that third quarter for Mountain View. Get the fourth quarter underway. It's going to be Mountain View with the inbounds pass. Final 8 minutes of this game. See who has the hot hand in this, the fourth period. Will it be one of the Lady Buffaloes, one of the Lady Bronx? So far, pretty much all Buffaloes. They're going to call a foul. I think this is away from the ball. Number 10.
Number 10, Rachel Fairbanks.
Fairbanks picks up that had to have been away from the ball. It'll give them, the Buffaloes, the ball out of bounds under their own basket. Into Timms. Timms gets it out to Herford at the top of the key. She goes all the way across court to Stevens, who tries a three. Doesn't fall this time. Herford on the putback. She gets a foul. Foul is going to go against number 25. That's Hardiman. Should be her second foul. We'll put Haley Herford at the line. And she makes the first one. And she makes the second one. Now an 18-point lead. And the Bronx bring it across the timeline, run into a double trap. Now they break it in down low. Stripped from behind, but called for the foul is Lindy Herford. Say they stripped her, hit her in the wrist while they were trying to take that ball from behind.
To shoot two.
So Lindy now has 3 fouls. Williams at the line. And makes it. 7:21 left in the game. Williams again, her second attempt. And the rebound goes down to the Bronx, up and in. Number 25, Haley Hardman, putting the putback in off of the rebound and giving 2 points to the Bronx. Lindy Herford has the ball knocked away, but she recovers it. Gets it into Georges, who drives into the paint, kicks it back out to Haley Herford. Get it down into the paint. Beautiful pass to Haley Stevens, who is able to tip it in from about 2-3 feet out. Nice little pass and a beautiful, beautiful basket. Broncos trying to get it inside. No, it's taken away. This is Haley Herford taking it end to end. She gets into the passing lane, disrupts the pass, and able to chase it down and put the fast break all the way in for the points for the Buffaloes. The shot put up by the Bronx does not go in. It's going to go out of bounds to the Buffaloes. This is Ali Bugas with the ball across the timeline. Timms has the ball now to Lindy Herford, and they're going to call a travel on Herford, turning the ball over to the Bronx. 6:07 left in the game. Mountain View 62, Jackson 43 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Jackson attacking. Mountain View has been running a 3-2 zone defense, and they've been rotating quite exquisitely. Very good. Getting into those passing lanes, disrupting and stealing the ball just like that one. Turnover, this goes to Herford from 3, no good. Long rebound will go to the Bronx and one of the Buffaloes. Is that number 12? Lindy? Yep, Lindy Herford, her 4th. So the inbounds comes in, the Bronx attack. Harden, no good. Herford on the rebound. Back towards the Buffaloes. Going to take a timeout. Jessica Moretti, the coach for the Buffaloes, calls a full timeout. We'll take one too. You're listening to Mountain View Buffalo basketball on mylocalradio.com.
If you've struggled to get a vehicle because of some bumps in your credit, then come to the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group. We have over 20 different lenders ready to help you reestablish your credit with a quality new or pre-owned vehicle. Good credit, bad credit, bankruptcy? Let the new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group try to help you. Call our credit hotline today and ask for Jeff or Dave to get pre-approved for your next vehicle. Call 307-789-3151 today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
You think that backwards Yeti logo was a mistake? No, we did that to get your attention, folks. That was intentional. Rocky Mountain Yeti Group, one of our fine sponsors, as is the Diamondville Collision Center in Diamondville, Wyoming. Owner Terry Rogers invites you in for any work you need done on your vehicles, including semis, campers, and trailers. They're in Diamondville at 201 Sublette Avenue. Diamondville Collision Center, 877-3860. Resuming fourth quarter action, inbounds coming in for the Buffaloes. This is Bugas. Getting that off to Stevens, who drives into the paint, kicks it back out to Hewitt. They're going to say an offensive foul. Number 14, Hewitt, called for the foul. She was pushing off when she was trying to set a pick. She ended up pushing off, caused the offensive foul and the turnover. 5:04 left in the game. This is Turner driving the baseline, trying the reverse layup, and she is going to be fouled. I think they're going to call Timms two-shot foul. Yep, Bailey Timms with her second foul on the game. That puts Turner at the line. In the act of shooting, she'll shoot 2. Off the back of the rim, no good. First one, no good. Substitutions coming in. Turner to the free stripe again. Second one is good. Point Bronx.
Charity Harmon check in for the Lady Buffs.
Georges is back into the lineup. She inbounds to Bugis for the Buffs. They bring it across the timeline. 4:55 left in the game. From three, no good. The rebound sky high. It's Hardiman. She gets it. She's bringing it all the way across the timeline. Picked up her dribble. Now she gets it off to Fairbanks in the corner. She's driving into the paint. Puts one up. No good. And it's going to be a tie ball as Charity Harmon got the rebounds on it, but then Reagan Ross grabbed it too. The possession arrow goes to the Bronx. They inbound under their own basket, kick it out to the top. This is Ross. No good from three. Ball saved inbounds, picked up by Bugis, who brings it across the timeline for the Buffaloes. This is Stevens from three, off the rim. Long rebound goes to Turner for the Bronx. They kick it on down the court, and into the passing lane is Bugis. And she knocks it out of bounds. Can't save the ball. It's going to be White out underneath their own basket. The Bronx, I guess is what they're called, want to be thrown in from under their own basket. Ross at the top of the key. Right side to Hardiman. Into the paint. Turner with a spinner and misses the shot.
Fouls on number 10, Bailey Timms. Grace
Bailey Timms called for her third foul. And nothing but net. Whoops. That is the way that foul shot should be made. That just beautiful. Her second one. And that one goes in. That touched the rim though, so that wasn't as beautiful, but it was a point. 62-46 with 3:49 left in the game. The Buffaloes are up. They are attacking their basket. This is Harmon going into the paint. Layup is good. Charity Harmon. Ross on the wing trying to get it into Turner. They throw it away. Timms comes away with it. She hands it off to Bugis. Bugis driving. Kicks it back out to Stevens. Stevens misses an air ball. It's out of bounds. Turnover goes to the Lady Bronx. 3:15 left on the scoreboard. That's the time left in the game. Mountain View 64, Jackson 46. MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. A three-point attempt goes up for Fairbanks. It's an air ball, comes down, and the Buffaloes are moving towards their basket. Bugis to Harmon. Harmon into the paint. The shot is up off the rim. Rebound comes down to Upton. Into Turner. She takes a bounce into the paint. It misses. There is a foul. We'll see. White 34, so that is against Lund for the Bronx. It'll send the ball back to the Buffaloes' basket where Charity Harmon will be at the foul line. Both teams now in the bonus. 8 fouls in this half on Mountain View. 7 with that last foul on the Lady Bronx. That will put Harmon at the charity stripe. First one is good. One more. Time for her to put that up. And this one good. Nothing but net.
Haley Herford now in for the Buffs.
The Bronx bring it down court. Ross back out to Upton and stolen away. Again, Bugis gets in a passing lane. That 3-2 offense, they're doing excellent rotations, and they're getting into those passing lanes quite often and have done pretty much all game long, especially in the second, third, and here in the fourth quarter, as they've just continued to build their lead. Now 20 points. And a spin move in the paint, no good. Rebound comes down to Turner, and the Bronx bring it the other way. Again, into the passing lane. Hereford knocks it away, but it's run down by the Bronx. They bring it back into their forecourt. And we're looking for a timeout. Timeout called by Jackson. It's a full timeout with 1:54 left in the game. It is Mountain View 66. It is Jackson 46, a 20-point lead for Mountain View. You're listening to Mountain View Basketball on mylocalradio.com, being brought to you in part by Benedict's Market and True Value in Mountain View, where they've been serving friends and neighbors in the Bridger Valley since 1938. They support Bridger Valley students and their success for generations. It's Benedict's Market and True Value. Also being brought to you by Scott's Auto Body and Glass on Reese Road in Lyman. Mike Scott is the person you want to talk to. Well, Mike Scott's the man in charge. Linda is probably the person that really knows what's going on. But if you need anything done on your automobile, body work, all makes of vehicles, cars, trucks, chip repair on your windshields, windshield replacement, you need Scott's Auto Body and Glass, 125 Reese Road in Lyman. Buffalo's already back out on the court. They're ready to go. 1:54 left in this ball game. I'm sure Coach Shockley took some time to set up a play, see what they try and execute. They're trying to get through that 3-2 zone defense. And once again, Hereford just taking the ball away, stripping it right out of the hands of the Bronx. And the Buffaloes attacking again in the hands of Stevens. Trying to get it way down low. She lobs it. It's going to go off of Ross, out of bounds. It will be Mountain View ball underneath their own basket. Again, a 20-point lead for Mountain View. This is a three-point attempt from Stevens from the out-of-bounds play. The rebound comes down to, I want to say that's Williams. Fighting around, getting it into the paint. The layup goes up. No good. The rebound comes down to Haley Stevens. Again, Mountain View basketball. They take their time bringing it down court with just over a minute left in this contest. Mountain View with a 20-point lead. Kind of stalling a little bit. Moving the ball around, but way high. Now they take it into the paint. That is Stevens up and in, 2 points. With less than a minute now, 43 seconds on the clock in this match. A turnover thrown out of bounds by Jackson.
And for Mountain View,
wholesale substitutions coming in now for Mountain View. Many new faces, as there's 40, 39, 38, 37. That's the time left in the game. Bugis gets it off to Harmon, wants a three-pointer. She tries it and nails it. Another three-pointer for Harmon. Broncos working the ball out high. Don't have time, 12 seconds. Now they get it into the paint. It goes up, it is no good. And they're going to call Harmon stepping out of bounds when she tried to save that ball on the rebound. So white ball. Jackson sends Tucker out to throw the ball in. Has the 3 seconds. She throws it out high, and it is run down by the Buffaloes. Gets to Bugis. Bugis backs it out. And that's the game. 71-46 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. A big win for the Lady Buffaloes tonight here at the Flaming Gorge Classic from the Lincoln Middle School in Green River, Wyoming. Another great game. We've seen a lot of them, and we have more to come. Coming up tomorrow, we are going to be back here. Jake Hibbert, the voice of the Evanston Red Devils, has a Lady Red Devil game against Mountain View coming your way at 9:40 tomorrow morning. So this team that just had this big victory is going to be playing one of the early games tomorrow. It will be Evanston against Mountain View. Jake Hibbert will have the play-by-play on that. That will be followed by the boys, Mountain View Buffaloes, taking on the Rich County Rebels. And I will have the play-by-play on that for you starting about 11:20. 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, Jake's back on the microphone as the Evanston Red Devils go up against the Westside Pirates out of Dayton, Idaho. And at 2:40 in the afternoon, Lyman, the boys, will go up against Pinedale. I will have the play-by-play on that game for you starting at about 2:40 tomorrow afternoon. And during all of that, over in Rock Springs at 11:20 in the morning, Ryan is going to be bringing you some girls action from Rich County. The Rebels will take on the Lyman Eagles. The Lyman Eagles 5-0 so far on the year. Couple of gigantic victories here in the Flaming Gorge Classic, including that 1-point victory at the buzzer off the 3-point play by McKinley Bradshaw. That happened earlier today, but you want to see a good game, check out Lyman and Rich County. The Lady Rebels will be doing battle with each other. That'll be at 11:20 tomorrow morning, and Ryan Steinekert will have the play-by-play for you on that from the Rich High School. So still lots of action to come. Another day left at the Flaming Gorge Classic. We want to thank you for tuning in. Congratulations and good job to the Lady Buffaloes on their win tonight. This presentation of Bridger Valley Basketball on My Local Radio has been brought to you by these supporting businesses, including Rocky Mountain Yeti Group, Wyoming Dental Specialties, West Star Printing, Chad's Automotive, Rocky Mountain Signs, and Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of Old West Media, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the aforementioned rights holder. Executive producer tonight is Val Cook. We want to thank our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, sales manager, Julie Burley, sports director from KNYN, Jake Hibbard, and our sports director from KADQ, Ryan Steinekert. Our website manager is Sean Hendo. The production assistant are Kate Bolander and AJ Lamb. We want to thank AJ for the camera work again. He's coming back with us tomorrow, going to be on the cameras for 4 of our 5 broadcasts. So look forward to that. But mostly we want to thank you, our watchers and listeners. Make sure you let your sponsors know that you appreciate these broadcasts so we can keep making them available to you. We invite you to visit our website at mylocalradio.com. You can find archived games and other exciting and fun action. We thank you for joining us on this presentation of Bridger Valley Sports here on mylocalradio.com. So until tomorrow morning, you have a safe night, stay warm, and go Mountain View.